Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. Today is a little bit of a different video, but it's a fun video. I was approached by a company called Sunsine, and they sell quite a few different appliances, but they wanted to offer me a 6-tray food dehydrator if I would demonstrate it on my channel. And I went and researched to see what their reviews were and to look at the product, and then I told them, yeah, I would do that. So they mailed me my dehydrator, and I want to review it with you today, show you how it operates. I'm real impressed with it. A lot of your dehydrators that you buy, the fan is in the bottom or the top, and you have to rotate your trays. Well, and I've got 2 dehydrators like that, and it's a pain. This one has the fan at the back, which means that every tray gets equal airflow and they dry evenly, and I'm real impressed with it. You can set it from 95 degrees up to, I think it's 158, and it has a timer where you can go up to 24 hours, and then you can do your timing as well as your temperature in increments. So it comes with 6 stainless steel trays, the mesh liners that go on them for sticky, gunky stuff, a fruit leather tray if you want to make fruit leathers for you or your kids or grandkids, or whatever you'd want to put in there that was more liquidy. I'm just real impressed with it. So I want to show y'all how it operates and what I've done with it. And I want to let you know that there will be a coupon code below where you'll get a discount if you order one. So let's get over there. I've got it set up on the end of the bar here where I had a plug handy where I could get the camera right down at it where y'all could look at it and show you what it looks like and how it operates, and then we will show you some stuff that's dehydrated and see what you think about it. Okay, you're looking at this beautiful piece of equipment here, and I wanted to tell you that it has it's 120 volts, and it's a 600 watt food dehydrator. It has a 1-year warranty, and it is 13 inches by 12 inches by 19 inches, in case you're wondering. It has an overheat protection on it, so it won't overheat. It comes with 6 stainless steel trays, and they just slide in like this. And then it also comes with a tray if you want to do fruit leathers. And the same thing, it just slides in on one of those. Okay. It also comes with 6 mesh liners. So if you want to put something on there like tomatoes, maybe grapes cut in half that would be sticky, these are the things to use. And then you just, the fun thing about them is when you get ready, because it's stuck to it, you can just kind of do them like that and it pops right off. So it comes with a mesh liner for each tray, your fruit leather tray, and of course 6 of the stainless steel trays. Now, the fan is at the back. You can see the fan in the very back. That means that all of your trays are going to get equal heating and airflow. And I really like that. It's not real loud. It's less than, I think it said 48 decibel. Let me look and see. I thought I wrote that down somewhere. 40. Less than 40 decibels, so it's not loud. I'm going to turn it on where y'all can hear it. It has a plus and a minus, which is for your time and temperature. Now you need to read the manual because you set your time and temperature on the same button here. And then you have a start and stop. And once you get it started, if you punch this one time, it'll stop for 10 seconds. And then if nothing happens, it's going to cut off in a minute, but you can stop it to try to take care of whatever you need to take care of. So I've got it, time and temperature. It automatically defaults to 158 degrees. You can set it up or down to whatever you want, and once you reach that, you touch this again and you set your time. The default is 10, but you can go down in 30-minute increments and set it for what you want. And then you can punch start. The fan's running, and I mean, I can talk to you. There's no noise. It's very, very user-friendly, and it's very quiet. Now, normally when I dehydrate, I put it out in my sunroom or the garage because it will give off some heat. So you need to take that into consideration, that it will heat up the area that it's in just a little bit because it's blowing hot air to dehydrate and dry your food for you. That pauses it. And then it cuts itself off. So, if you're in the market for a food dehydrator, this is a wonderful food dehydrator. It works efficiently, it's quiet, it holds quite a load of food at one time, and it's affordable. In the description box below, there will be a link for a 10% discount if you order one of the dehydrators. So I want you to know, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you are aware that I'm very, very much an advocate of having some food put up for whatever disaster or situation might arise in your life. And this is one of the wonderful ways that you can have food prepared. Now I'm going to get back over to the butcher block where I can talk to you about food preparedness and show you some food that I've dehydrated. One thing that I wanted to show you that I didn't mention is it comes with a cookbook. Has a few recipes in it, but a very handy chart that gives you an approximate time and temperature for different things that you're going to be dehydrating. Now, according to the humidity where you live, maybe the elevation, I don't know if that plays into it or not, it just popped in my head and right out my mouth. That may affect it. So this is not an absolute, but it's a wonderful guide. Most of your fruits and vegetables are at 135 to 145. Take anywhere from 5 to 7 hours, sometimes longer. But I'm going to show y'all some butternut squash that I did for like 7 to 8 hours on 135. So I'm going to see how other stuff. Now, like if you're going to do herbs, they have to be at the lowest temperature because they'll burn, and you have to. It doesn't take long to dry your herbs. I don't have any right now that I've done. I've got some basil ready to do, and I'm going to do me some rosemary because my rosemary is healthy. But I want to show y'all the butternut squash. And once you get it dehydrated, if you want to keep it crisp and dry, you have to seal it. You have to vacuum seal it, or it will get some moisture back in it, and what was crispy is just going to be not like fresh, but it's just going to be a different texture. So you definitely want to vacuum seal it once you get it dehydrated. Stays crisp and fresh. So, and I put in the bottom of mine, even though I'm vacuum sealing it, I always put one of the oxygen absorbers according to what size jar that it's in, and that also helps to keep it. I have some stuff from a long time ago that kept 4 to 5 years when I didn't open it, so it's a good alternative to a freezer because your stuff is fresh. You don't have to depend on electricity. Here I am on my soapbox again, but it's important. You can dehydrate your ham and your bacon, cook it and dehydrate it, and then when you want to cook, if you're using a camp stove, you can just open that up, put some in, and you've got flavoring. Onions, I'm going to dehydrate some Vidalia onions while I can get them because I love my Vidalia onions. So you can't get them year round, so I'm going to dehydrate some of those and put them up where I'll have them to cook with. And bell peppers from my garden. My garden is history after the hurricane, but I'm still getting some peppers off of my pepper plants. That's all that survives, so peppers are good. So I'm going to dehydrate some of those where I'll have them to cook with. But I want to show y'all this butternut squash. Have it vacuum sealed. You can hear that? And I did mine in little chunks. See, I got several butternut squash out of the garden, and I went ahead and picked everything that was out there because it's not going to grow anymore. The vines are just blown and whipped, and I was afraid they were uprooted. So I've got a few more that I'm going to cut up and do, but it tastes like a treat. When you dehydrate, it condenses all the flavor down. Kind of coats your teeth. Let me tell you something. That's a good snack, and it's not fattening. That I don't really worry about fattening. Very good snack. I love red bell peppers, and I can only imagine what they're going to taste like dehydrated. So they're going to be a good snack too. So I hope the video has helped y'all. And if you're in the market for a dehydrator, you can spend a lot of money on a dehydrator. And when the dust settles and you count your pennies, you're going to have a dehydrator. And you don't have to go with the biggest and the best and the most expensive. The most expensive isn't always the best. This is a very good, affordable dehydrator for you to put some stuff up for whatever may be ahead of us. We never know. You can dehydrate fruit to have a good snack, or something with vitamins in it that you need, your vegetables. I, in the past, cooked my hamburger meat and ran it under hot water to get as much grease out of it as I could, patted it dry, and I have hamburger rocks that I dehydrated several years ago. And when you put them in a little bit of water, they rehydrate. If you put too much water, you can drain it off, put a little oil in the skillet. It tastes like you just browned that hamburger meat. So there's a lot of options for prepping. If you're not a prepper, if you're just a homemaker, it's wise to have some food put up ahead. We just came through Hurricane Beryl, and let me tell you, I'm glad I had a pantry that was well stocked. I didn't have to worry about electricity. I didn't have to worry about anything. My friends that have listened to me popped open jars of stuff that they had canned and that they had dehydrated, and they were perfectly good on the grocery side of the issue. So for camping, for emergencies, or just for being a homemaker that wants your pantry stocked well with food, a dehydrator is a handy thing to have. Now, London Sunsine makes a bigger one than the 6 tray. They make one that's not all stainless steel, but I love the idea of the stainless steel. You just wipe it clean, you're ready to go. So check them out. There's a link down below for you to get a 10% discount. So thank y'all for stopping by today. Welcome to all the new subscribers. The good Lord is blessing my channel, and I'm thankful. And I will see y'all again real soon with a cooking video.